Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bruno from the BTN HD, and today is all about unboxing and first impressions on the Synology Router RT2600AC. Super excited. Hopefully next week I should follow up with a configuration and installation video for you guys, so stay tuned for that. So let's get started. So some of the highlights on the RT26AC from Synology. This particular device that we are going to be unboxing pretty soon has a 1.7 gigahertz dual-core processor, has a powerful 4x4 802.11ac Wave 2 radios. I think one frequency is, I believe, 2.4, and the other one is 5.0 gigahertz. Now, both frequencies have MIMO technology, and it could go up to 2.53 gigabits per second. Also, this router does have hardware accelerated layer 7 traffic control, which I really like. And hopefully in a future video, I'm going to go over some of that stuff and show you how that works out. It does have dual WAM ports, which allows you to do a load balancing and a failover, which is awesome. Now, a couple of neat little features that Synology provides with this particular router is they provide you a VPN Plus package, which gives you a free client web VPN, Synology SSL VPN, and SSTP VPN capabilities. I don't know if you have to pay this. Hopefully this is free. That'd be pretty awesome. If you are a Synology user and use their NAS servers, you know within their NAS server there's options to add packages. The router RT2600AC does provide that option. So when you go inside the web interface, I believe within the packages section, you're able to add stuff like the Cloud Station server and also a prevention package. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you're wondering what's MIMO and what it stands for, it actually stands for multi-user, multiple input, multiple output technology. Now, this allows the Wi-Fi router to communicate with multiple devices simultaneously within your network. This decreases the time each device has to wait for a signal and dramatically speeds up your network, which is pretty cool. Now, an average household has about 8 devices or more fighting for bandwidth simultaneously. Now, MIMO will progressively improve your Wi-Fi connection. This is great, especially if you have kids like my son. He likes watching Netflix, but I like to game during the time he likes to play Netflix, and he likes to be on the iPad. So this particular technology comes in that it breaks down the Wi-Fi connection evenly, but also gives us more. And that's awesome. No one suffers in the household. I love that a lot. So the hardware overview. I know I haven't done the unboxing as of yet, but it's best that we just get a good look of some of the features that this particular router has. On the front side, we have an SD card slot right here. We have your status indicator, which is located right here. You have your 2.4 gigahertz and your 5.0 gigahertz indicator. Okay, those are your 2 radio frequencies. Right next to that, you have your WAM indicators. Again, WAM 1, WAM 2. WAM 1 would be your primary wide area network connection, and your other WAN would be your failover or load balancing if you're configuring this particular router to do that. And then the rest of the indicators, which are 4 right here, are your local area network. Okay, on the back side, you have your power button. Right next to the power button, you have your power port. This is where you insert your power adapter. You have your resets. You have a 2.0 USB port. This right here is your WAM port. The first yellow port, right? All 4 of these yellow ports are your LAN ports, but the first one right here is your WAM and your LAN, okay? On the right side of the device, you have your Wps button, and you have your toggle key, which allows you to turn off and on your Wi-Fi. On the left-hand side, you have your eject button, which allows you to remove your SD card slot correctly. And you have an additional USB port, but this one is a 3.0 USB bus speed. Now, some of the hardware highlights. Now, for the SD card slot, you're able to insert a card slot and turn the router into a simple NAS to share files across your local network. That's pretty cool. I don't see myself using the SD card slot. I'd rather use a USB, either the USB in the back, which is 2.0, or the USB on your right hand side if you're facing the device the way it's displayed right here. On your right hand side, you have a 3.0 USB port, so I'd rather insert it there and then have like an external hard drive as my NAS. Now for the Synology RT2600AC, the LED indicators, you are able to turn them off and on. I'd rather leave them on because I like the fact that when they're blinking, something's happening. If something's, if something's wrong, I'm assuming it changes red or amber, or if one of my computers are down, the LAN indicators right here would be off, and that could go troubleshoot. If all of them are off, I don't know what's happening with my network. Now on your left hand side, you have your Wps button, which allows you to connect your devices without a password. I don't like this a lot, but it's there. And then right next to the WPS button, you have your Wi-Fi on and off button, which allows you to turn off your Wi-Fi quickly. On the backhand side, you have your antennas. They are detachable. You are able to remove whichever ones you want. Makes a little bit of flexibility, but I'd rather have all four of them hooked up. And then again, you have your WAM and your LAN. This one right here is your second WAM, which gives you that load balancing and that failover. On the other side of the device, on the left-hand side, if you're facing it directly, you got your 3.0, which allows you again to hook up an external hard drive to make a NAS, or a simple file share system to share files across your local area network. I would definitely use this port rather than an SD card. And then you have your eject button, which allows you to safely remove your USB drive and your SD cards. Okay, so the eject button doesn't only deal with your SD card, it actually ejects your USB stuff. So that's good. Rather than just unplugging it and then causing problems on your external hard drive, you could just safely, press the button and it does this thing. That's awesome. And finally, the Synology RT2600AC does come with the SRM, which is the Synology Router Manager. Now, the SRM is an operating system that powers the RT2600AC with a desktop-like interface for routers. It makes managing your network settings super simple while delivering robust tools for power users and professionals. Now, if you have used Synology NAS servers before, this is the type of interface that you are used to. So when you see it within a router, it just makes everything super simple. Again, I'm going to go over all the configuration and installation stuff on a follow-up video. Today is all about first impressions and an unboxing of the video. So the PowerPoint is done. Let's get inside the lab. Let's open up this guy and see how it looks. All right, so we went over the boring stuff, all that technical and features and all that blah, blah, blah. Here goes Synology RT2600AC. Pretty simple box. I love the blue. Always, that's my favorite color. Blue is my favorite color, as always. It gives you a breakdown of some of the stuff that we went over already with the PowerPoint. So I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to unbox it and see how it looks personally, right? So there's no tape. There's nothing like that on this particular device. So unbox it. Nice. Okay, so let's take this little small box out. I'm assuming this is where the power stuff is at. Yep, bingo. Oh, we got Ethernet. So we got an Ethernet cable. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use one of my Ethernet cables because most likely once I'm done with the unboxing first impressions, I'm going to do a configuration installation review for you guys, hopefully next week. And, I got to return the device back to Synology. But I definitely need to take this out. This is power. Juice it up. I'm going to safely close it because I don't want to break the box again. I have to return it back to Synology. It's not my device. I didn't buy it. All right, cool. And we have the beautiful RT2600AC router. Woo! Ooh, oopsie. This is beautiful. This is awesome. Really nice. Look at that. Cool. Cool. All right, put that to the side. And underneath the box, there, we're going to find the antennas. So there it goes. The antennas are actually locked in to this guy. So you got to pull them out. And then you have your quick installation guide. This is something that you definitely need to read. I'm the kind of person that will just chuck it to the side and just plug it in and just go for it. Because the majority of the router's IP address is already 192.168.1.1. So I will get my laptop, configure my laptop to be part of that subnet, plug it in, and then open up your favorite web browser like Chrome or Firefox, or yeah, those are only two. Well, you still have like Edge and Internet Explorer, but who's using that? I'll definitely open up Chrome because that's the one I use the most. Type in 192.168.1.1 and then figure out what's the admin and password. Normally the password is admin or password. For Cisco, it's normally like Cisco. And I think for Synology, they probably have like admin Synology or something. And then that's when I come in and use the quick installation guide and look for the password. So for the antenna, let's take them out. All right. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to peel it out like that. I'm just going to peel it. Oh, this guy's like stab. Shank you. I wouldn't recommend this damn router to be part of the jail system because, you know, they could take these and sharpen it up and shank somebody. It's crazy. All right, so I'm going to take all 4 of them out. Nice. All right, so we have all 4 screws. So I am going to just screw them on. Let's screw them on. We need them on. 1. Go up. Lock it in there. There we go. Lock it in there. Bingo. And we're going to do the back side. You know, I love new toys. It's always fun to have new toys. Put that one in. And we're going to put the... we're good. Put the other one in there. I want it to look just the way the PowerPoint looked, right? That image with all 4 of them standing up. Awesome. Bingo. Bingo and bingo. Awesome. Cool. Wow. Nice. Super awesome. All right. So I typically don't turn switches or routers on for you guys because there's always that 50-50 chance. Like I really feel like getting a laptop right now and plugging in and configuring it, but the video is going to be too damn long for you. And I know you guys have like a short attention span like me, because I know I do. So I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to definitely like power it off. Hopefully I don't corrupt the damn router. So I'm going to plug it up in the back. And I have a trusty little power supply unit right next to me. Trapped. And we're going to press the power button. And it lights up. Yay, it's working. Awesome. Cool. So the status right now is amber. Hopefully it changes green. I'm assuming it's booting up. Now it's finally booted up. Now the way that you know it's booted up is that the status indicator is going to change to green. When you first power on the router, the status indicator is going to be like an amber orange kind of color. Don't freak out. It will take some time. And then eventually your 2.4 and your 5.0 gigahertz LED indicators will change green, which is a good thing. Your WAM 1, WAM 2, it's not going to turn on for me because I don't have anything plugged up on the back, or I don't have anything plugged up to the LAN. So, you know, whatever. But most likely, the IP address for this guy is 192.168.1.1. I am going to do a follow-up video with you guys how to set up the configuration and all that stuff. So don't worry about it. We're going to get to that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing first impressions. Like, my first impressions of the thing is pretty cool. On paper, it sounds awesome, but I have to actually set it up, configure it to see how easy it is and the speed, test out the speed and how well it works. I can't really give you guys like, oh, it's phenomenal, it's awesome, the price is awesome. Oh yeah, for the pricing, I think this guy is going to cost around $199. I'm not too sure. I'll definitely double check for you guys. During the time I'm like editing, I post up right in the bottom and tell you guys the real price. But I think it's around $199. But hopefully you guys enjoy this unboxing, first impressions. And don't forget about hitting that like button. And I catch you guys on a follow-up video with the RT2600AC from Synology. Peace out.